Oh, we're live. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello everyone. I'm 16-bit Jeff. And I got a big announcement to tell you guys. First off, as of today, I am no longer associated nor involved with the Geek Fighters. First off, and the others are here too. The head dude over here, Fighter Cows, Door RPG, and Visible Ninja. I want to make a couple things crystal clear. My leave, and they can agree to, is not only amicable, but it also has nothing to do with our political views or nothing of that ilk whatsoever. I think you guys can agree, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I literally was about to say that if you weren't. Yeah.
Yeah. It was all just strictly business.
Yeah, it's not
only business, but it's just like in me and Fighter Cows, Jerry over here, I've talked in private. It's just not only our business, but just our personal lives are going in different paths.
Yeah, literally.
Like, we're still friends, we're still cool, but it's just, it feels better not only for myself, but for the other dudes over here that we just split on amicable terms. Like, the worst case scenario isn't the scenario if you guys felt that way or thought. It's not like a repeat of like what happened in the past with Screw Attack originally, or even worse recently with Super Best Friends. It is not of that ilk. I can clearly tell you that. So with that said, I'm going to be around. I'm still going to be a moderator for the guys over the Discord and even here. I might not be as vigilant as I was in the chat, but I will be from time to time in both the chat here at TGF as well as their solo, and vice versa with them in my stream too, which you can follow me over at twitch.tv/16bitjeff, and also follow me on twitter.com. And like I said, I'll still be around in the Discord, not as I used to be, but from time to time. You guys have any final words?
Well,
LPH just wants to ask. He said, so does that mean basically retire, or
I wouldn't say,
or like you're doing something else?
I'm basically doing something else. Like, and I think we talked about this before too. Like, you know how the guys, when they split, they were doing their own thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm basically am, but I'm still good for you guys, and we're still gonna, support each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Instead of 4 separate dudes separating, it's just minus 1 dude and 3 dudes continuing on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Which I'm glad that it's not like, a Mexican standoff.
It's not like what happened with Screw Attack between Tom and Craig
and the best friends, where they didn't say it was politics, but it felt like politics.
Clearly.
Oh,
yeah.
Homebrew Gaming LPS says, I left my friend's podcast yesterday, so he knows exactly where you're coming from.
I'm sorry to hear that, man. But like I said, I may not be around as much as for the solo streams, or even when, Kyle comes back, but I will definitely be around and try my best, because, I'm going to be busy on my end too, but like I said, while may not be about as much as I was in the chats for both TGF as well as solo, I will definitely, put my foot forward and support you guys as much as humanly possible. You know what I mean? Whether it's on Discord, Twitch, Twitter, like all the social medias. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. But anyway, I guess I'll go ahead and say my piece. Jeff, I do appreciate and all the work that you have done for us, even with the live streams that you did for us, whether it be DMC Devil May Cry and partially with Yakuza 0. And I know we have left that series unfinished, but not to worry, man. I will definitely pick up the pieces, or pick up where you left off, and we'll finish it from there, even if we have to start all over. So think of it like me honoring your final work, essentially.
Well, yeah, because you're my friend, obviously, of course.
Yeah.
I have to jump in and give Kyle a sneak attack.
Okay.
Because I want to get an Elgato and do Yakuza 0 myself, since I'm the Yakuza, compared to us the expert, but
Well,
I already beat that game before.
Maybe you could try to. Well, I was gonna suggest, like, maybe every time when you get your paycheck, see if you could try to set some money aside.
That's basically what I'm trying to do now. I'm only literally just paying the bills and seeing what I can pile up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I'm tempted. I know I'm tempted to buy games, but I haven't.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Besides, and you got plenty of time before 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim releases this September.
Oh, yeah. Metal?
Well, as I guess you could say the most junior member of the crew, I do want to thank you for all you've put into the group and all the lovely discourse we've had, and not to sound too much like Vince McMahon, but I wish you well in your future endeavors.
Well, at least here's one thing. I trust you guys more than that. What that a-hole has been saying.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
There's no venom. At least there's no venom and malice that's coming from that. It's earnest.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it, man. Both of you guys. How about you, Jerry?
bro, we've known each other for 20 plus years, man.
Yeah.
I mean, let's say, man, if it wasn't for you, a lot of times I'd probably, even though we've had like stuff like, but a lot of times you were the one who helped me not head out, like
Exactly.
legit.
I mean,
So
even what happened,
you're the only like solid person in my life. A lot of times, you know.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and even what happened. It happens to everyone, whether it's friends, family, what have you.
Like
It's just
like
normal.
legit. I'm not gonna name names, but other people have backstabbed me, and Jeff was the only one who's just stuck around.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Right.
I value that a lot, Jeff. So, and I really do hope that whatever you decide to do, I think you said you wanted to go back to school,
Yeah.
because if I had the money, I would go back to school for fashion myself. But
Well, yeah. I mean, let's be blunt, dude. The school that you went here in Springfield, it
yeah,
didn't help you out, did it?
no, because
It's a shame because you are really talented and it really shows in your stuff. Dude. You know what I mean?
thank you. And I've been improving.
I've been saying this for 10 years, even when you were still in school. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Don't put yourself down. Jeez.
See.
So, you want to give any final words before you jump off the call, since we got about a few minutes left before the thing starts?
Yeah. Thank you guys for always having me on here, especially you, Jerry, when we originally started this group, crazy enough, almost 11 years ago. I appreciate you guys having me around even when this whole Exodus was going on, when it was originally TGF, then it went for RBT, then back to TGF, and then that little instance when it was Gamer First. You can tell we had a lot of rebrandings over this past decade. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I also like to thank the dudes over at Hero Club, and I hope we can still talk. I know Metal, you and I will. I'm even hoping Billy, Wheels, because we're still good friends over there too. So it's not. Again, I want to be as crystal clear as humanly possible. It has nothing to do with the guys over there. It has nothing to do with Hero Club. So I don't want to hear any of that drama BS.
For real. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry to put down, but I have to because.
No, you have to, because especially with unfortunately the drama
we've seen
community
it
now,
back. We've seen it Game Grumps. We've seen it with freaking
and
any.
now with two YouTubers who are making another Adpocalypse over their drama.
Mhm.
Exactly. I just want to put it out there as humanly possible. I'm still friends with them over at Hero Club. I'm still with the friends with Ivan, and that's the honest truth. And if you guys know, I would never, ever lie, especially when it comes to something this serious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
So I just want to be. I'm sorry, I have to be blunt as humanly possible because you guys in the chat don't deserve this. I'm just talking about social media as usual, because as we all know how it works.
Yep.
And
It is an amicable belief. We both came up to this decision last week, and it was on good terms. And we're still going to support each other as humanly possible.
Right. And I will definitely try my best to, fill in your shoes when it comes to the whole social media feeds.
Well, I think after 10 years, dude, I think I know you should know how it works by now, too.
Yeah.
I think you've
The
been
good news,
pro,
Kyle,
man.
is
I have faith in you, dude.
Thank you.
Remember, Kyle, I got my laptop before I needed the help
Right.
because I didn't have anything. I was like, can you guys help?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, we got less
I'm
than a minute.
guys. Good luck
Alright.
with today's stream, and I'll catch it on YouTube later today, okay?
All
Good luck,
right.
guys.
Well, have fun. And
Later.
thanks for being a part of this group, too.
No problem.
All right.
Later, guys.
Bye-bye.
See you, man.
All right. Get the volume to go up on the stream so that way the audience can hear as well. And
Homebrew Gaming LP said, LPH said, and that's good. That's not. And Homebrew said, yep, only you can answer what you want to do. And I deleted a lot of social medias because I gave up on them because social media, it's good and it's also the worst thing ever.
So, and Homebrew Gaming says, what's going on today, guys? Well,
we are reacting today
to this, and it's starting very shortly. And see what games that they have announced.
Because if you don't know Homebrew, I don't know if you're a Persona fan
or
LPH or anybody, but earlier on the PC thing, they showed
Persona 4 Golden.
Persona 4 Golden coming
this
fun which I've been asking for.
Fun fact about that, it actually went up slightly before it was announced. And it already became the #1 selling game on Steam today, even before it was announced.
Hi, Lord Doom, how's it going?
Hey, Lord Doom.
Oh, okay, come on. Okay, that's just my cat, sorry.
So, yeah, Homebrew says, the Watcher, Mega Man dude.
Oh, it's calling me the Watcher now?
but remember, Homebrew Gaming, we have Corpse here.
Yeah,
sure.
No, the Watcher.
That's right, we marry 3.
We marry few? Remember that?
Oh, that game that was hyped up and then it became crap.
A lot of the PC stuff actually didn't seem so bad. Homebrew, I am hoping there's more fighters announced. Like, I was hoping to see something about KOF or something.
Hey.
Maybe now.
Hey, Bad Gamer.
Hey, Bad Gamer.
I do gamer.
LPH, I try my best to not act like fool with social media. I know.
Yeah.
So, one little thing, and nowadays people,
Preach, brother.
I don't know what to call them, cancel mob. They will scour through your social media feed.
Yeah.
Like, I might have said something dumb as a teenager.
My stream crapped out.
Technically, I was still a teenager when I got Twitter. An adult teenager, but still technically in my teens,
Quantum Error is the name of the game.
Summer 2020.
Oh, where are you guys watching?
Games Radar on Twitch.
Oh, games. Oh, Twitch. Okay, yeah.
Speaking of KOF and All Stars, yeah, Lord Doom, how many crystals did you get? I had 20,000 plus, and I finally got to summon Chang, female Chang, because she's adorable, like I want to adopt her, like adorbs. And female Kim Cap Wan came out, and I still haven't gotten her, even though I've been spending the rubies on it. Homebrew, so I stopped playing those types of games, sadly. Gacha games can be life ruiners if you have a compulsive gambling addiction. So actually, sometimes it's best to stop.
Okay, Nolan, we get it.
I saw we had Nolan North on the screen there.
Right, Kyle?
You're right.
I was just wondering, check it. You right? You heard what I said about gacha games?
Yeah, gacha games. I try to play them every now and then, but haven't really been into them that much. I know I need to get...
If you're like me and you're down with the grind, or, then cool, play them.
Hey, Nolan.
You still didn't get Nameless. I've been trying to get Nameless, too. I haven't gotten Nameless either. I've been trying to summon even with all those thousands of crystals.
We got Emily Rose. Isn't she the,
She's a Daughteru. Yeah, exactly, Bad Gamer. Female Cheng is a Daughteru. Homebrew said, yeah, he does have a gambling thing, and yeah, exactly. That's if you got that.
And Bad Gamer says he has a grind game. It's called Final Fantasy XIV. I know that feeling, Bad Gamer. You saw me do a whole retrospective episode on that game just recently.
Homebrew said he also drunk himself into a full-blown addiction after being depressed. It's true, man. I've heard horror stories in Japan about Fate Grand Order in particular. Dude lost his house.
Ooh.
Trying to get a character in Fate Grand Order.
And he never got it, and so he burned his house down?
No, he basically, got a loan to get the money for the gacha coins.
Oh!
And it cost the bank foreclosed, yeah.
Ouch! That was not...
I didn't.
Nah,
that's not smart.
One dude sold
Folks,
his car.
don't ever do that. Don't ever do that.
Yeah. Especially for something that ain't even real. Like, I have waifus, but I ain't gonna sell my house for them.
Amen.
Let's see, we got ourselves a new world premiere here. Why do I get, like, either...
I didn't get Kula. I didn't get the Kula one. I'm still trying to get her, too, Lord Doom. Homebrew said he was selling his games for crystals in KOF. I had to get consulting for it. Remember, people, like, I play... How many gacha games do I play? Like 14? I play a bunch.
Langrisser,
Langrisser, KOF,
Girls Frontline,
Fate Grand Order,
Honkai Impact.
Honkai Impact. But at least Honkai Impact is an actual action game.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, even if you don't get what you want, you're still having a good game.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Langrisser, to a certain extent. But I play a lot. But, like, yeah, compulsive gambling is a legit addiction. This does look like Life is Strange. I don't know if it is, though.
I'm not sure. If it is, then...
That little robot dude ain't from, like... That's
No.
actually, I'm starting to think of Borderlands now.
Yeah, I was thinking either Borderlands or like those Telltale games, like the Wolf Among Us or the Walking Dead Telltale games. You know what I mean? Because it definitely seemed
I
to have.
understand what you mean, Homebrew. Bad Gamer says he only plays Dragon Ball Legends and Honkai. I still play Dragon Ball
Dust Bowl.
Legends.
As for gacha, I guess the only two I really play are Dokkan Battle and Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links.
Yeah, you play Dokkan, you haven't played Legends, huh?
No.
Dustborn.
No, yeah, like I said, it's pretty... Like, I play Duel Links quite a lot, since I'm a big Yu-Gi-Oh! Player, you know, normally.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think...
Yeah.
And yeah, between Legends and Dokkan Battle, for some reason, I seem to like Dokkan Battle more, for some reason.
So in this footage,
I
think... Wait, since you say you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, that makes sense to me now.
Yeah.
She got a cake, that chick. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, because you like card games, I guess. Dokkan is more of a card game and Legends more action.
Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah, Legends is more like a fighting game, kind of.
So, I just looked at the list of games I have.
Fighting gacha.
Azure Lane, Fate Grand Order, Girls Frontline, Honkai Impact, Langrisser, King of Fighters All-Star, Dragon Ball Legends, Shin Megami Tensei DX2, Gunpla Battle Warfare, and Pokemon Masters.
Well, yeah, we got ourselves a gacha guru in our crew here.
Gotcha.
But oh yeah, we gotta we can't forget Gundam Battle Operation 2.
That's true.
Technically, GBO2 on PS4 counts.
Yes.
I play these because you know what I do? My trick. Here's a trick from a gacha master. Because I get a lot of good pulls without spending money. Because I'm broke. And I'm definitely not going to spend money anyways. What you do is you don't play the game all the time. Log in every day, though. Get a bunch of login bonuses just built up. And then play the game for a little bit, because you'll have so much built up of login bonuses, usually extra stamina if the game is a stamina... You know, a lot of games are like that, where you could only do so much stamina or pay to refill. Yeah, they are doing a Berserk thing, yeah.
I think the
in Shin Megami.
I think the only gacha game I've ever had the audacity to play intimately was when Star Ocean Anamnesis was around.
Yeah, and then they canceled the global. Because I used to play that and deleted it when they canceled it.
Mm-hmm.
For global, you can still. It's still in Japan though, if you want to use a VPN. But I'm not gonna go through all that hassle.
Right.
This game looks kind of cool, but
Ghost Runner.
That's what that is.
Yep.
Later this year. All right, we're flipping
I'm
back in time
behind.
to the
I'm watching through
1999
your stream.
show at the
Ghost Runner, okay.
Xbox Series X showcase. Here's Tatiana
I'm watching
Delgado
through your.
learning more
This
about
looks
all
neat.
of the series'
Bad gamer.
spectacular
I just think it's
first
neat.
Huh.
I think they're showing. Remember, big hitters are always at the end, right?
Mhm. Right. Oh yeah.
Oh, that says a lot about the games we're seeing now. In London, we're just talking about gacha. Like,
Hey man, gotcha.
Hello.
also,
I'm Tatiana Delgado
for
from
me,
Arcade
I always yell
Games,
gacha
working
before
on
I do a
collaboration.
gacha.
And it seems like every time when I yell "gotcha, gotcha," I tend to jinx Jerry's gotcha rolls.
Yeah, you anti-gotcha my gotcha when you say gotcha, gotcha.
Sadly.
Lord Doom, since I play that way too, managed to get some good characters. Oh no, he played Star Ocean before. Managed to get some good cancer, then it got canceled. On the bright side, I didn't spend a dime.
Yeah, that's...
Unfortunately, I spent $5 on it once to try to get 2B, and I never got her.
Although
That was like the one time I spent money.
There
And I
are
never
some
went back
gotcha
into
games
it.
that I probably should get back to trying to play. Like, I know I tried to get in a little bit of Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, which is still ongoing right now. And
Brave Exvius was dope. That's the other one I had to delete because it kept crashing. But now they got the Brave Exvius
yeah, War of the Vision. That's...
Homebrew, I would be sick. He said he hopes for Soul Reaver HD.
Oh god.
Or remake.
Oh god, Homebrew.
Don't tease us like that, Ricky Bobby.
Yes.
Bad Gamer says he just sacrifices a goat to RNGesus. Don't recommend it.
Good to know.
Good to know.
Did I do everything on I was working on my webcomic before we were streaming. And I just want to make sure I did it all so that way I could just upload it and turn off Clip Studio Paint because it's a RAM hog.
An exploration not only of the island, but of the character's inner soul.
Nope, I did not.
Ah,
Legacy of Kain. Dude.
come on,
Come
Ida.
on, Ida.
Don't you mean Square?
Squeenix then?
Yeah, don't you
Yeah.
mean Squeenix, Homebrew?
Emotional journey. Thank you for your time and
Lord Doom says BRB.
more of Call of the
Okay,
Sea.
take your time, Lord Doom.
Hey, speaking of social media, I didn't share anything.
Oh.
I surprised we still got viewers here. Well, not really. You guys shared, but.
And will launch on Xbox One, Xbox
Hey, I love it when we
So
talk
how
to
do
viewers.
you guys feel about Persona 4 on Steam?
How do I feel? Well, I gotta pick it up at some point.
$20, yeah.
20
The only
bucks.
thing is,
Or if you wanted to do the digital deluxe edition, it's just only $24.99.
what's the deluxe come with?
I have to look at that.
Bad Gamer, since you're there, what?
Hi everyone.
Do some homework for me. What does the digital deluxe have?
Community manager at Frogwares. We are an 80 people strong independent studio from Kyiv.
And Homebrew says, yeah, Square isn't coming out with that, sadly. Yeah, sadly. I mean, you figured that they would, especially with their whole Square Enix collective with indie developers. You figured that they would have a chance to actually try to revive something like Legacy of Kain. I mean, they're doing that with Fear Effect. I mean, even though they had Fear Effect Sedna, but they are having that Fear Effect remake of the first game.
Yeah, what happened? Yeah, the Fear Effect. Yeah.
I really don't know. I mean, I thought it was supposed to release last year. What they said, but I guess it must have got delayed or something.
I don't know, because I have memories of that game because I remember my dad buying it and he loved that game.
Oh,
I remember the day we got it was the day that episode of Simpsons debuted where Homer went to Africa with the Simpsons.
Oh, I used to have the first
They found
game.
that lady using monkeys to dig for diamonds.
But yeah, I played the crap out of the first Fear Effect. It is so good. I mean,
This episode of
survival
the Geek
horror and
Fighters
puzzle
is-
solving. This is like a modern futuristic Resident Evil, if that makes any sense.
This episode of the Geek Fighters is dedicated to the bag boys of America, whose ineptness and greed inspired this episode. That's what they said at the end of Simpsons.
And Homebrew says, and Bloody Roar.
Oh boy!
Konami.
Oh god!
That gets me right
You
in
guys
the
are
feels.
aware I did a secret stream with Bloody Roar, and a lot of people were saying the same thing. Where they want a new Bloody Roar game, and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, Konami.
Bloody Roar,
Where are you,
never.
mate? Where are you guys? We will definitely pay money for a Bloody Roar.
LPH said that was a good episode. Yeah, I love that one. That's where I get the glippy glop, because Homer was singing that, and that's why I always say glip glop and glippy glop.
Oh, by the way, I guess I should have said this before we started, but a fine mahawk to you, gentlemen.
Oh, I forgot our. Well, hey, Mohawk.
Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1.
The future game show goes retro.
Future retro.
Series of games that reimagine the arcade and console classics. My favorite area.
Yeah, here we are just talking about a lot of things like gotcha instead of what's going on in
I know.
in the live stream.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's their fault.
Yeah.
We got to come up with something else to talk about.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know.
Exclusive.
Like I just got me a Sega Genesis this week, a Model 1.
Come on, Jeff Keighley.
Nice.
And I got me about 14 games because I needed to get some, and there's still plenty of others that I need to pick up too.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
how many now? How many are complete in box? You said you got a couple. I remember.
I got 3 currently on me that are 2 that are complete in box. That's Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. I have one other that's a game in box, but it doesn't have the instruction manual, and that is the Sega Genesis Tiny Toons Adventure game. What was it, like Buster's Hidden Treasure or whatever?
I gotta know how many are actually true day one release boxes now. What kind of box were they?
They're the plastic boxes, the ones that that look like you could put in a VHS tape or something like that.
Now, what I mean is because there were re-releases that came in cardboard boxes.
Oh yeah,
The originals, even a clamshell box like a DS game.
yeah, I know.
Matter of fact, every time I open the DS game, I'm like, wow, this brings back Genesis memories.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, they're in the clamshell, those 3 games, and I am getting a 4th one coming to me, and that is Battletoads on the Sega Genesis.
Oh, well, bad gamer, I'll hold you up to it. Even though Leviticus says thou shalt not get any tattoos, so it would be a sin for me to hold you up to it, but I'll coach you on it, like you said. Oh look, a shmup,
Yeah.
which is dope.
But yeah, Battletoads. So yeah, Battletoads on the Sega Genesis is my 4th game that I'm getting complete in box, and it's the clamshell with the game and the instruction manual. So I'm excited about that.
This makes me already think, since shmups, people only think about fighting games, but shmups as well. This makes me think that about arcade sticks for next-gen consoles already.
Oh, yeah.
When I think of shmups, I always think of Ikaruga.
But yeah,
Good
like
stuff.
arcade sticks, because I like to play not just fighters, but shmups with them.
You know,
And,
a bullet hell shooter I want to go back and play, even though it's on Steam, is Death Smiles.
insert Toho trumpets. So LPH, so it looks like those Disney's VHS box sets. Yeah, when you open them in the middle, yeah.
Yeah.
Game Gear, Genesis games,
Mhm.
Mega Drive,
Yes.
Okay, so we're keeping the arcade.
Mega Genesis Drive, Genesis Gear.
Genocide, as
I worry.
Angry Video Game Nerd calls it.
Metal, was it also called Genesis in Canada, or was it called Mega Drive over there?
First,
So I'm wondering if we're the only country that called it Genesis.
world premiere.
Corpse.
Corpse.
I was asking, did Canada also call the Sega Genesis a Genesis or Mega Drive?
Genesis Benesis?
So
Yeah, no, it was the Genesis.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
So we weren't the only country.
it's just a North American thing.
Yeah.
But honestly, I thought that Mega Drive sounded a lot cooler than Genesis.
Yeah, I don't know. Random.
Mega
Because
Drive.
when you think of Genesis, you
West
think
is
of like the very
Genesis.
beginning, kind of like in the
Everywhere else is
Bible.
Mega Drive.
I mean, if you want
Yeah.
to say like the beginning of 16-bit gaming, then yeah, but
Because
Bad Gamer
this-
says he has complete Sonic and Knuckles complete box.
Nice.
Yeah, that's one of those games I want to try and get in my collection, since I have all 3 Sonic the Hedgehog games, and get that Sonic and Knuckles cartridge so that way I can add on those games on top. And
Gotta get the lock-on tech, man.
Yes! Lock-on technology back then, that was very innovative. I mean, that was like DLC before DLC became a thing.
Yeah.
Kind of was, yeah.
Morbid. The Seven Acolytes.
Now people always say pixel games are timeless and all this, but like this is like the umpteenth pixel game I've seen. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like the bajillion, and they're like, "Yay, pixel!" I'm like, "Oh my god,
Pixel.
it's timeless. It's nostalgia."
Hot Shot Racing. Oh, a throwback to Daytona 500.
Let's drive away. Daytona.
I'm gonna try and open up the games radar screen.
Okay.
Chat, like, is there a way for me to pop out the chat, or just chat only?
I think it's chat only with the Twitch app.
That's what I'm saying. I'm in the Twitch app. Do I have to go to the site to make it chat only?
Not sure. I haven't played around with it myself.
I know the iPad. You know, I'll just do it on the iPad. Dude. I'll just have my iPad open on the chat. So that only reason I want it on the game's radar is because I just want to, you know, not be behind. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Already, somebody's doing a Let's Play of Persona 4 on Steam.
Well, of course they are.
Of course.
Wow.
Oh wow. This definitely this is definitely more like a hand-drawn, more colorful Child of Light with what they're showing right here, because this is Chris Tales, a JRPG.
Yeah. Those TV commercials look awesome.
And next-gen consoles coming soon for that. Oh yeah.
Okay, that means I can see the chat now on my iPad.
But yeah,
Bad Gamer said, I'm liking this.
but there are plenty of other games that I still need to pick up on my end for the Sega Genesis, like Streets of Rage 1, Streets of Rage 3, Alien Soldier, Gunstar
Yes.
Heroes.
Get that game.
Indeed.
Get Alien Soldiers dope.
And Strider on the Sega Genesis.
Strider, the Genesis one was dope.
Yes.
Except for those weird sequels that were gold or whatever. I forgot. USA Gold? Something
Yeah,
like that?
USA Gold on the Sega Genesis. Mm-hmm.
Those are weird.
Yeah. Although
You could play them,
Strider,
to make fun of them.
Strider 2 on the PlayStation was pretty dope.
I love that game. That game was short though, but I love that game.
Oh yeah. One of the last few games that
Something like that.
it was one of the last few games that re-released on the PS3 as a PS1 classic, from what I remember.
Delighted to announce the release date for Neon Abyss.
I remember buying that game and it was dope because discs, but it was in a single jewel case still.
Mm-hmm.
I actually kind of liked how they did that. I was like, we hit it. Pretty cool. On top of second game, here's the first game, Arcade Perfect on another disc.
Yeah. Yeah, and I did a review of the Sega Genesis Strider game a long time ago.
Yeah, if my Mac was just freezing right now.
Yeah, and there are others too, like Altered Beast and Kid Chameleon, and
if you're wondering why am I on my Mac, it's because I had to do
And-
work.
and Castlevania Bloodlines. That's for sure.
You know, it's like, didn't you just get a laptop? Just be on that? Well, it's because, right, Kyle, like, because the program I use for my webcomic and all that, it only lets it be on 2 computers, and, like,
Mm-hmm.
the laptop isn't really suited for working on art.
But
So, like,
but yeah, Bad Gamer, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, but Castlevania Bloodlines, that's like the last of the 3, like, holy trinity of Konami games for the Sega Genesis I need to pick up. Because the other 2 I have are Ninja Turtles, the Hyperstone Heist, and Contra Hardcore.
it's funny how Hyperstone Heights was actually a decent game in its own right, even though it was, like, different from in time.
Hyperstone Heist was more of an amalgamation of, like, of Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, Ninja Turtles 3, the Manhattan Project, and Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time. It's like an amalgamation of all 3 of those games, and even some elements from the movies were in there, too.
Neon Abyss will be launching on PS4.
LPH says, too bad I'm a Super Nintendo N64 kid.
Hey, I-
Sad.
Oh, Homebrew, you didn't really miss that much.
They haven't announced anything big yet, but they're gonna, I'm sure. Jeff Keighley, Doritos, Pope, better announce something good.
Oh, a new look at Skater XL is going on right here, so I guess we can call it Skate 4, unofficially. Or Skate
Yeah.
3.
Speaking of skating games, Tony Hawk apparently is exclusive to Epic Game Store and not Steam.
Huh.
I know, right?
I mean, when it comes to Tony Hawk, I probably am going to get it on PS4, if anything. But if I have to get it on Epic Game Store, then so be it.
Today we're showing a first look at the Easy Day High School level. This is
Homebrew Gaming LPS says, or Homebrew says, who? Tony Hawk? You don't remember Legendary Pro Skater?
Cool guy, Tony Hawk.
This level
Yeah.
Lord, you know Tony Hawk?
He
That's
escape
allowed.
room, which is
See you later, Tony Hawk.
in a school environment. This is something that's been in.
And not only that, but Tony Hawk actually did make an appearance on AEW Dynamite back on Wednesday.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
With Darby Allin.
when Darby Allin was giving an update after his injury from Double or Nothing.
Yeah, Homebrew said, yes, I was kidding. Lol. Yeah. See? Sometimes with Kyle Homebrew, you gotta, like... Kyle's admitted this. Sometimes things go over his head.
Yeah, I'm not that bright at homebrew, so I'm not always that bright, so
I gotta force quit the Twitch app.
just like a certain artist that people like to associate me with.
Yeah, because we were talking... Oh, jeez. Wheels still is like, hey.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing is, again, based on the game mechanic itself, we've actually massaged and tweaked each of these
And no offense, Wheels, if you're watching.
not just recognizable, but also really
Much
fun
offense.
work with game mechanics.
Much offense.
And Kyle is a walking R who's? What?
Unique thing
What are you talking about, Alex?
really starts with the controls, the joysticks,
R what now?
R/WHOOOS.
Oh, R whoosh. Yes, he is. Yes, you are, Kyle.
Yeah.
I understand completely. So,
R whoosh.
whoosh, you know, goes over your head.
Yeah.
Is, you know, kind of a first for skateboarding
Whoosh.
games in general is that, you know,
At least
gameplay
4
is not
O's.
driven by
And Homebrew says, and Mr. Wrestler 2 passed away not long ago.
Yes, he did. Bill, I saw Bill After do a video on him, confirming his death and talking about his legacy.
Feels bad, man.
Johnny Wrestling, man. Mr. Wrestler 2.
R.I.P.
Oh, God, that poor guy hurt his balls when trying to do that grind.
Satisfaction, the fun of this game is that you're really directly in control.
You know, one skating game I'm actually looking forward to is not necessarily just Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 remake or remaster, but also that indie game Skatebird.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, yeah.
Basically-
Did that come out?
No, it got delayed till next year.
Oh, man.
Yeah, because basically what the game is that you're playing as a bunch of finches, but you can actually do, like, arcade skateboarding, kind of like what you do in the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater games.
Nifty.
Interesting thing is that it's been
Everybody's reacting to this thing, apparently. So it's Pat.
And even the stages are, like, really imaginative. I mean, you're playing like in the perspective of a bird or a finch, and you're like in a house, and like everything's so big for you. It's like the whole table is the whole like skating pad or whatever, or the skating stage.
Okay, I think I finally can bloody see the bloody stream.
Bloody.
Bloody. Oh, cool. Skater XL coming out next
Sorry
month.
about those. All those motorcycles every summer.
Oh yeah.
Next game bills itself as simply FPS.
Ride on those motorcycles and get you know what.
It's already been a big hit on Steam.
There's like,
Today that it's now
there's one dude literally blocking the light.
Jesus.
They're all, oh god, yeah, it's like a parade, right? Like legit.
Either like a parade or more like a
They all have windows out.
more like
Or
a
a funeral. No, they're saying congrats something.
more like a riot.
It says congrats something on the back of people's cars.
Oh, I see. And Homebrew, thank you for bringing that up. He brought in Konami trademarks Bloody Roar.
I hope so. I mean, I see that that's happened, but I mean, I hope they're doing something with it, and not just
Yeah,
trademark for no reason.
because seriously, they.
You can only hope, yeah.
I mean, I'm really baffled that Konami's not taking advantage of bringing in a new Bloody Roar, especially when fighting games have become more popular in this day and age.
So what's because ever since the exactly. What's this game? Shooting? Like neon shoot neon?
GTTOD, get to the
Bad
orange
Gamer
door.
says, until it's official, I don't believe it.
Exactly. I'm the same.
And
Yeah.
Lord
Yeah,
Doom.
Lord Doom.
Yeah, and Bloody Roar Anime went, yes! I mean, they had.
If you didn't see my stream, Kyle, but like I showed the intro to Bloody Roar 2. That was as anime as it can get. Why didn't they just make one? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's same thing when if you played like Bloody Roar. What was that? Bloody Roar Extreme or Extreme Fury?
Yeah, where it had like an anime cutscenes and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
If they're gonna put that much effort, why not just make an anime?
Exactly. No, it's like
I got my monster here.
It's like we're at this point. Maybe we should do a plethora of streams related to Bloody Roar. No, it's Bloody Roar Primal Fury. That's what it was. But yeah, it's like we should do like a series of streams where we play Bloody Roar just to raise more awareness to Konami and be like, get your butts in gear and get us a new game.
Test stream, and it still had people showing up. So I think you're on to something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I didn't even announce it. I just started streaming it out of nowhere, and people came in. So I think that shows right there.
You know how Maximilian Dude did that whole Bring Back KI hashtag on Twitter? Well,
yeah,
we need to announce our own Bring Back Bloody Roar. Hashtag
so what is
right
this,
there.
Assassin's Creed ripoff?
I guess.
No, wait, he's shooting stuff. Looks
like,
Badoo.
No, some of these RPGs don't look bad. It's just like, I don't know. It's like because of next gen, I'm expecting them to look a little cleaner, you know.
I mean, what we saw from the PlayStation 5 reveal event, I mean, they did like a lot of them actually did look like they were.
Well, I'm not really.
Oh. Hey, it's Jean-Luc Picard. Retroized. And Homebrew says, bring back old classic, also rival schools, Crapcom.
Yeah, true. I was playing, right now I was playing rival schools. I was trying to explain it to Wheels. I was like, he's like, what's rival schools? I'm like, what? Oh no, you weren't there. You weren't there for that. That was like some time ago.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, still, I just remember that memory where I'm like, hey, Wheels, what? You don't know what rival schools is, man?
No. Hey, John Picard.
Let me show you.
I'm really surprised you're not suing these people for your likeliness in this game.
Well, obviously they have his permission, but.
And Homebrew says, love Rival Schools and also Star Gladiator. Which I don't have Star Gladiator, but I actually do have its sequel on the Dreamcast, Plasma Sword.
Red Earth.
Oh,
Plasma
Red
Sword.
Earth.
Star Gladiator, yeah.
Red Earth.
Star Gladiator. Red Earth.
Very underrated.
That never came here at all. I don't, right? Or did it?
No, it did.
I guess not.
No, it did, but it was very obscure.
Yeah. I didn't even know about it until, of all things, that crappy game Capcom Fighting Jam.
Mm-hmm.
Fighting Evolution.
Right.
Which was supposed to be a lot better than it was, but then all of a sudden it turned into, like, let's just quickly reuse assets. Like, it was supposed to be a lot bigger of a game with built from the ground graphics, but nope.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Red Earth, that was, like, one of the very few, like, fighting RPG hybrids. Because it had RPG elements.
Something about Tekken 7.
Oh, Star Wars Masters of Terakasi or whatever. Terakasai. That Star Wars fighting game on the PlayStation that was... Ugh.
I fear you may believe me taken with madness. My father seeks to use me. He wishes me to sing for him as she did.
Oh, just something about how they collect data.
Oh.
I thought it was about how their lobbies are broken now, and they said something about rollback, but
hello, my name is Ben Tester.
Now this actually looks it's first person.
Looks like BioShock, if anything.
Excited to be able to share with you this new and exclusive gameplay footage.
Bring back Rise of the Robots.
Made of Scare is a first-person survival horror game, which features a story inspired by Welsh folklore.
Homebrew's explaining it never came over here because he owns some of the books. They made Leo.
Oh, okay, I see.
They thought it would never be a hit.
Which is why they pretty much killed their fighting game division, which is their biggest sin they've ever done.
Leo's one of the coolest dudes. So what is this game? Is this, you know what I'm thinking of? This makes me think of Myst. Remember Myst?
Oh yeah.
scare
I
hotel are
do.
completely blind, and they hunt by only
I
what they can
remember
hear.
Mist.
So any noise that you make
It's a real first-person adventure.
Oh, they did arcade testings, but it never caught on. That sucks.
Oh, I
Like,
see.
I saw a long play of it. I thought it seemed cool. Like what happened to Capcom All Stars. Yeah, I was bringing that. Yeah, because that's how Capcom All Stars is supposed to be really cool. Oh, this is like a survival horror, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Said you had to hold your breath. So, I guess. But you can like sonic screwdriver them.
Bad Gamer says, release the thrill kill cut.
Oh, the real thrill kill, not the Wu-Tang game based off the engine.
Amen, bro.
The scares remain the same throughout.
You ever played that? I think I played a little bit of that Wu-Tang game. Was okay.
I don't think I have.
Remember,
played
thrill
it.
kill was supposed to be AO, even though like today's standards is like, pfft, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Bad Gamer with the snooze, like.
Right, it's like I was expecting to hear something exciting, maybe something like an update on Bayonetta
PC
3 or
games
something.
Showcase was also like this, like, except for the Persona 4 thing, which was cool, but everything else is like, is that Rorschach from Watchmen? Oh snap! Made of Scare.
Switch and Windows in 2020.
But Capcom does have the dubbed RE motherboards in their archives, is what Homebrew says.
Huh.
Okay, I'm listening.
Speaking of Resident Evil, who's excited for Resident Evil 8 Village, even though they just call it Resident Evil Village?
Ah, but the VII is there for 8.
Yes. Well, even though Capcom did say that Resident Evil Village is the eighth main game in the series.
Yeah.
And you guys should you can give your opinions. Do you think Chris Redfield's gonna become heel in RE8? Because that definitely seems like what they're setting him out to be. Either be the next Wesker or doing something that, you know, many people may not be considered as ethical or whatnot.
More indie games that, okay. Some of them aren't. Even this one looks kind of cool. At least it's pixel, but at least it's different.
Mm-hmm.
Anno I don't know. Doggone. I remember. Well, this one's been around. I remember hearing about that a while ago.
Well, doggone it.
The PC gaming is like, they're for something that's supposed to be E3's replacement.
Yeah, this is not doing
a lot of.
Yeah, this is not doing a great job.
Now I know. So I guess COVID, even without COVID, like this would have been crap, huh?
Yeah.
Jeez, if this is what they had planned all along.
Bad Gamer says he doesn't like the current mainline RE games. So understandable. I know there were some people who were discontent about RE8's enemies because of them being lycanthropes. Although, Bad Gamer, I did enjoy RE2 Remake, but RE3 Remake, we never talk about that. Ugh, man.
You don't speak of evil around
Hey,
here.
there's Windjammers. Homebrew says, and really? Come on. Oh, really? Come on, that's not that bad. Well, RE3 Remake wasn't bad, but it was underwhelming.
Yeah, because it looked great, it played good. It's just it didn't. And you weren't the only one who said that. I remember seeing some other reviews where this is cool, but didn't feel like a $60 game.
No, because there were a lot of things that were missed out, like the entirety of the clock tower being explorable.
Now this is multi-plat. This game Arcades looks like a PC game. I don't. How many of these are for what system?
Mm-hmm.
Did they even say that?
Homebrew says yes, not defending RE3 Remake. And he says, oh, for the Wolves in 8.
From the Ashes DLC, subject 2923.
Exclusive.
Yeah, he prefers the style of the Resident Evil remakes. What Bad Gamer said, yeah. But should they really get on with Code Veronica next? That's the thing, because there's been rumors going on that Resident Evil 4 is possibly going to is probably in the works for a remake. It's like, really that soon? I mean, there's plenty of others that deserve a remake treatment, like Code Veronica, Zero, or even some of the ones outside of Resident Evil, like Dino Crisis. It's like, people have been clamoring for a new Dino Crisis for quite a long time, and honestly, I'm ready for another adventure where you get to play as Regina, because she is very underrated waifu when it comes to
now,
games.
Metal, I just want to engage you, because, so you're not just a corpse. First off, Metal, are you there?
Nope.
Okay. What do you think of so far? Like, in my case, I'm like, huh, kind of underwhelmed for these events so far.
LPH, I will say...
I mean, it's been underwhelming, but what can you do, right?
How long is it supposed to be, though? I wonder, like, I guess...
I thought they said it was supposed to be like an hour or two.
Because it started at 5, it's already going to be 6.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's 2 hours, then I get it. Or an hour and a half, I guess some more
LPH,
stuff's
I can only see one good reason to remake Resident Evil 4, but not to remake the entire game itself, but add in more of the modernized controls where you can actually move while aiming your reticle at enemies and that kind of stuff. You know, the stuff that helps make the series feel more modernized, kind of like what RE2 Remake did.
Can't wait for everyone to play it. Thank you so much for tuning in to find out what's next for Remnant from the Ashes.
Remnant from the Ashes. I want games that I know, please. Like, where's news on Bayonetta 3? This would be a perfect opportunity to actually showcase
so Remnant
more information.
Subject 2923 will launch on Xbox One, PS4, and Windows PC. And now for something completely different.
But then again, I guess you were right, Jerry. They're probably saving the big hitters for last.
Everybody loves playing board games.
I mean, they gotta, if I was a...
Yeah, I mean, seriously. What is this stuff?
Don't fret, my old chums. Here at Thunderbox HQ, we've been working tirelessly to create state-of-the-art AI. Amazing
Homebrew says, no snort the ashes.
synth soundtrack. And our laser-powered but totally harmless board game zapping digitizer. Also, we can bring you the retro sci-fi survival strategy we like to call The Captain is Dead. Let me just load it up for you.
The Captain is dead? Oh, they did... Oh, man, they did a throwback to, like, the old Commodore 64 loading screen.
Oh, wow, I remember that.
Basically, those flash of colors that are in lines, that kind of stuff. You know, kind of like what Guru Larry does for his Fact Hunt videos between segments.
I love that thing.
Ready. Get your goddamn dirty tentacles off of my spaceship. Biological components operating at 100%. Skill assimilated.
Oh, there you go.
There's a funny line.
Reminds me of one of those.
That almost on the level of I'm sick of these snakes on this plane.
Exactly.
I hate snakes, Jock! I hate them!
I'm sick of these Monday to Friday snakes.
Calm down, Sam Jackson. We all know your pain.
Homebrew said, Guru Larry, hello, poo, I like to make fun of, LOL. Bad Gamer said, that voiceover guy sounds like the narration of Stanley Parable.
Mm-hmm.
The Captain is Dead is a digital board game and will launch on Steam in 2020.
Okay, so our next games, they're linked by their focus on player...
Digital what? Board game?
Yep, Captain is Dead. That's what they're calling it, a digital board game.
Creating a mobile-based...
Digital board game? Yeah, we're bored.
But let's start with a title called...
Just like what's going on right now.
Welcome to Main Assembly, a game that gives you the...
Homebrew says, Earth Gem updates, anything please. Boogerman. Oh yeah, Boogerman, a pick and flick adventure. Can't forget about that game. Just the name of the game was funny when it came out. Boogerman, a pick and flick adventure.
Also done by... Was that also done by the Earthworm?
Yeah, Interplay, yes.
Huh.
I was expecting you to say, huh. Neat. And speaking of which, there was a Kickstarter pitch for Boogerman that I can't remember how long ago, but it was sometime during the last decade that they were trying to do a revival of Boogerman, but it wasn't that successful.
Test out what others in the community have built in the workshop. Will your creation be the one that everyone is talking about? Main assembly is out now in early access.
Oh, early access.
See you there, inventors.
No early access games. We don't need a repeat of what happened to Street Fighter V with its launch.
Bad gamer looks like a stream trap game.
Jeff Keighley, you're breaking our balls here.
For real, man.
Jamie Jackson, and I'm from Mythical
My
Come
balls,
on now.
dude.
I know TGA's is gonna have even more, but like, come on, bro.
Even the TGAs were much more fun to watch.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's like I'm at this point where I just want to see a new Nintendo Direct right now. Because even you can say all you want about Nintendo, but at least they have games to show that people would care about.
It's a place for gamers and content creators and collectors to come together.
Totally not Little Big Roblox. Oh god, they're doing the floss thing too. Alright, well, there you go.
Here we can see one of our
Oh right, no, this is shown in the PC showcase too. This game. I was already like turned off. I was like, this looks like this was made for 10-year-olds, but
yep.
Oh hey, it'll probably sell like hotcakes.
Which that isn't to say you can't make games for 10-year-olds, but by that I mean, in this case I don't mean necessarily they're actually 10. I mean lowest common denominator. That's all.
Well, what is it? Are you just racing people
this is
through
definitely
Candyland or something? What is this, a Candyland foot race? It's like, if this is a racing game, then it's...
Is this supposed to be like PlayStation Mario Party?
I would have...
Fortnite Party Mario?
I would...
They got the Fortnite part there with the floss and the shooting.
PC Mario Party. Or Mario Party on PCs. I think that's what it's supposed to be.
Well, no, I saw the PlayStation button there, so...
Oh, okay.
So I'm assuming it's multiplat then.
Probably.
You can jump. You can load into a thing just like Fortnite. Okay. And there you go.
You're going to be getting new content seasonally.
You know what I love when people say, "Oh my God, I need to build a super strong PC," and then they just play Fortnite on it. Like, you know, you can play that on a potato, right?
Right.
You can play that on your phone.
Yes.
You don't even need a strong PC.
And you can play it on a console. You don't even need a strong PC for a game like that.
Those are going to be locked to a season, and anything that you get from completing those things only is...
If you need a game, I mean, if you want to play your games in 60 frames a second mostly, and you know, without being locked to a certain frame rate, then yeah, you should get yourself a PC for that purpose. That's why I got me a PC a long time ago.
Yeah, Homebrew even said this game looks ugh, and LPH said it feels like this game is for 5-year-old. Like, yeah, I said 10. I think LPH is right. They can see for even younger crowd actually.
Yeah, run little Roblox people.
Oof. Can they oof still though? Oof. That's
kind of your imagination.
Only thing I care about. Oof.
This just, yeah, Homebrew, this is just nothing but a jumbled mess. It doesn't seem like there's any consistency with what they're going for. I guess they're just trying to...
I know, right?
They're just trying to cash in on the Fortnite craze, but just make it for 5-year-olds, basically.
I mean, this really is like Poop Fighter 5 Staying on the Underwear edition. Get it? Get it?
Yeah.
Just making sure.
We get it.
Exclusive.
Like, I don't know, bro. Like, come on. Exclusive, and it's like a bunch of games nobody's like, they want to hear it. You gotta have some sort of AAA announcement.
Yeah.
Or else people... Okay.
Okay, we got Avatar: The Last Airbender with the staff.
All right. You got lava.
This looks more like mature Last Airbender, because remember, he's all grown up. So
you know why he died early? It's because Katara kept nagging him. Actually, I have no idea. No, I saw a messed up thing about why Aang died early.
Oh.
I have to tell you. I have to tell you after. It's kind of gross.
Yeah, don't say it on the stream.
No, yeah, no.
LPH says, when I was 5, I was playing Super Mario World. Well, your 5-year-old self was a great person at that time, LPH. And hey, Starchild, welcome to the stream.
How's it going, Starchild?
What is up?
Right now, you ain't missed much. In terms of actual announcements, because like it's all like indie stuff so far.
Mm-hmm.
This one doesn't look indie, obviously, but I guess it's a new IP, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I do have to say though, on PC and this so far, I will give credit where credit is due. I'm not gonna poo-poo the whole thing. They are showing new IPs and not just sequels every day, you know?
Yeah.
At least that, you know.
And it looks like...
But my only problem is a lot of these new IPs look like they're just rip-offs of other IPs we'd rather see sequels of.
I mean, when you get down to it, that's kind of true.
Homebrew says, I remember playing Clockwork Knight at 5.
Dang, when I was 5, I played Mario and a lot of Sega Genesis before playing Mario, because we had a Sega Genesis first.
I remember playing Mario, Ninja Turtles, well, any of them that were around at the time.
We had Sega Genesis, so...
And I do have the Hyperstone Heist.
No, when I was 5, I played a lot of Street Fighter 2. What am I talking about?
Oh, the Special Champions Edition, right?
Yeah, whichever one I had. All of them.
And
Champion Edition, I think, was the first one I played.
And that Sega Genesis Mark II controller actually made Street Fighter 2 on the Sega Genesis a lot of fun to play because of that D-pad. That D-pad is really good. It's like it's especially built for fighting games with that structure.
That's why my favorite controller to play fighting games with is just the Saturn controller.
Oh, the Mark II Saturn controller.
Just took the Genesis. It basically just took the Genesis and improved upon it.
Yeah.
Somebody's trying to rev their little puny motorcycle outside.
Yeah, I know a lot of people say that the Sega Saturn Mark II controller was like considered the best controller ever made.
That was just a car with a bad engine. I thought that was like one of those little teeny motorcycles, you know, those little small ones. It was just a car with a bad engine.
Oh, okay. Looks like we're finally getting into some games that we actually want to know about.
Cyberpunk. Yes, please show more of that, please. Ghost of Tsushima, Hitman. These are what we saw at the PS5 thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm guessing more. Please, a fighting game. Horizon. Yeah, these are a lot of
future
PS5
game show
stuff.
The future of gaming.
Homebrew even said, yeah, I had fun with a lot of fighters on Saturn because of the D-pad. Starchild said that game we were seeing looked pretty different and creative.
Oh, there was Seto Kaiba's code. I mean, the PS5 console.
Yeah. A lot of people are making PS5 tons, you know that?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like personification. I'm gonna do one myself.
Just put a binder in between, like, your router. There you go. PS5 console created.
Don't tell me the AAA games just get a mere small mention. And you wasted our time with a bunch of confused right now.
Right. If that's the case, then man, I feel that we just wasted our time reacting to this.
So, of course, graphics will take a huge leap forward, but
oh yeah. Homebrew said in Virtua Fighter it was easier to do Jeffrey's throws on Saturn than today's. Oof.
New technology that really excites me is using machine learning, both to make the game feel a lot more responsive
and a Kipnis. Google Stadia. Nobody plays Google Stadia.
No. And this version of Pac-Man looks horrible.
It does. It did. Metal, do you know anybody that has a Google Stadia?
Ghost of Tsushima, now that's a game that I'm actually looking forward to. And a lot of people are complaining about its difficulty. It's like, oh, you play Dark Souls and you don't complain about its difficulty, but you actually complain something like Ghost of Tsushima when they consider it as difficult as well? Gosh.
Oh no. Games can't be challenging anymore. You know?
No, they can't. They gotta be easy, man.
But nobody has a Stadia, lady. So,
like literally nobody.
Especially with the bandwidth you need to play it.
Oh, did you guys hear about that huge cock-up they had the other day?
Scripted interactions with organic conversations.
Well, what happened to them?
Demo from Russian AI project Live
Where,
literally puts words into Geralt's mouth and
basically the dev build of some game accidentally was posted on Stadia and was playable for like an hour or so before it was taken off.
Of course, it isn't just game.
San Diego Comic-Con is next month, LPH, and it's free to watch.
Yes. So all the panels are free to watch for everybody.
Furthering our connection with virtual spaces and
So
what about the swag? What about the swag?
I know, right?
Yeah, sadly.
No swag. Yeah, I know, Star Child. I'm waiting for Cyberpunk 2, and he's also curious about Avengers game still, though.
I mean, yeah, I'm
Homebrew says, Witcher 3 on which system? Good question.
Were you saying Metal?
I was gonna say, yeah, like I'm kind of looking forward to seeing some of the stuff that comes out of SDCC this year. Like, yeah, like no awesome, toys or shit, but oh well.
That was the thing I was gonna ask about. Like, you sure? I bet you there's an Optimus Prime. They're gonna announce an Optimus.
Oh, they're gonna put it up on Hasbro Pulse, that kind of stuff for, online retailers or whatever.
Prime they announced there, or SDC exclusive Optimus Prime. It's like how many of these are they gonna make?
All this talk on Transformers wants me to play War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron again.
Those are actually good ones.
Yes.
Those are awesome.
Mm-hmm. And I have them on Steam, and we'll definitely play them someday.
Make it more about internal conflicts rather than those external conflicts of running, jumping, and shooting.
Movies.
Bad Gamer says, I'm calling it next year. We'll see a Witcher 3 port of next gen. You wouldn't be wrong about that. Bad Gamer.
Wouldn't surprise me.
And storytelling goes well beyond just the words.
I wouldn't be mad about that though.
Oh.
Just to see how much better it could look.
It's like I wouldn't even
be at 60 frames a second fully for any platform.
Yeah.
What was that robot game on Saturn? Those were fun but hard. Homebrew Gaming
I know
asked.
what he's talking about, but I don't remember the name.
A new generation of hardware means we
I know what he's talking. Jeez. I'm gonna watch. No, it's gonna bug me. Now I'm gonna look it up.
That's a given. But what about game audio? Sony and Microsoft are putting more emphasis than ever before on
Yeah, Starchild, War for Cybertron. That's a really fun game. Definitely one of my favorite games of the 7th generation of gaming. Even though it was put out by Activision, but still, I gave that game the benefit of the doubt and enjoyed it for what it was, and still enjoy it.
I forgot. Was that robot game a platformer?
Are being rediscovered.
Homebrew, you'll have to kind of give him some hints as to what the game is. Bad Gamer says, this just about how amazing the next-gen console is going to blow our minds? I guess. But where are the announcements for new games?
Yeah, exactly.
This is something that's very special about sound and music is that it really gets to, it accesses the core of who we are, and the fact that we have 3D audio will...
Man, I'm outside today's been crazy. Huh? First parade, motorcycles, and now like somebody has people with their radios.
Of course, some of the biggest changes to play you won't be able to see.
It's like let's make sure Kaus has all the background noise.
Cross-platform play and cloud gaming to a huge reduction in load times and instant.
By the way, I haven't been buzzing, have I?
No, you've been great.
Good, because this is the headset that tends to buzz after a while.
Mm-hmm.
With all the online services bound to get a refresh, I definitely feel like the next generation will have more opportunities.
Oh, Moo Yu, he used to work for Media Molecule, this
That's
guy.
A name. I moo at you. Not making fun of him, it's just a funny name.
Right. Hey, he used to be a part of Media Molecule when Little Big Planet was first introduced.
Oh wow, yep. Which, by the way, welcome back, Sackboy.
LPH says, I'm just waiting for Nintendo Save Us again.
Apparently, that's what's gonna. That's what it looks like already. And every time, I don't have a Switch yet.
Mm-hmm. And we don't know exactly when the next Nintendo Direct is going to be.
Homebrew said it's also bugging him. Gun Griffin? Because yes, they did Virtual On. They did.
The next generation of hardware should allow smaller teams to create products.
If it isn't Gun Griffin, then I'm thinking Gun Griffin Blaze.
Oh, Last of Us 2.
Gun Griffin.
Last of Us 2 getting
We just got
rave reviews up the butt.
10 out of 10, masterpiece, not suspicious at all.
Right.
Watch Dogs Legion, genuinely sort of interested in that one.
I know a lot of people did. I liked the first Watch Dogs. My dad liked it way more than I did, though. But I mean, I wasn't. It was just the fact that it didn't look as good as the original trailer. Remember?
Oh yeah, because the whole the trailer graphics are actually in game, just disabled.
Yeah. Yeah, you had to like go in and yeah.
Homebrew says, Last of Us 2 is smelly.
Yeah. Talking about how next gen is gonna give you a galaxy brain orgasm. These developers, me.
Hello, everybody.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, no, totally.
Homebrew says, like a real smelly
Brian
smell
Fargo.
that smells smelly.
Oh, you're gonna show a new Wasteland, huh? Wasteland 3. You know? Yes, he's talking about Wasteland 3.
Yeah.
Good. That's something I care about. Cool. If you don't know, we obviously know, but I'm telling the viewers. If you don't know, Wasteland is the predecessor to Fallout. Before Fallout was made, they made a game called Wasteland. Then they refined everything to make Fallout, but then Fallout got bought out by Bethesda. But Brian Fargo was like, hey, I can still go back to Wasteland. And boom, Wasteland 2, and now Wasteland 3. The original Wasteland came out in the 80s, I think, right? It was an old PC game.
I think so. But hey, it's good to know that a new game is coming out.
Man, I actually liked. I saw a guy do a Let's Play of Wasteland 1, and it actually looked really cool because unlike, current Bethesda games, it was an actual RPG where like you were part of the Rangers, and like you actually came up with your own backstory, and the game would actually know that.
Mm-hmm.
This looks more actiony than the first one, but Wasteland 2 also did.
Wasteland 3 is coming to Xbox One, PS4, Windows.
So if you want a true Fallout experience and you don't like what Bethesda is doing, get Wasteland. Mac. You heard that?
Whoa!
Even on Mac.
And what?
Wow.
That's an extinct species if I ever heard one.
Yeah, we've been over this. Look, if clowns
Me, the only Mac gamer I know. You know?
gameplay from survival horror remothered, broken
LPH went, yay? Wasteland Cannabis Edition and Bad Gamer said, I just want one game to make me excited. So far, nothing. Well, Wasteland is good, but yeah, it's not really like, yay, you know?
Good evening, Mr. Ashman.
Modus presents, Wheels. I called Kyle Wheels.
Do
Wow.
you remember me?
Wow, they're real arts.
Store mine games.
I'm Jennifer, by the way.
Haha, he ugly.
ULGY.
This summer.
Alibi, you ugly.
Man, this is one of those times where you wish that Don LaFontaine wasn't even dead and he'd still be doing those narration of video games and movie trailers. It's like, this summer, we got ourselves
In a world.
Clock Tower 4.
Good old In a World.
Yeah, I'm about to say, why do I see more Clock Tower in this than anything?
All of a sudden we just see...
Scissors
Well,
boy.
yeah, that girl reminds me of Clock Tower. The survival horror definitely does, obviously. Oh, but she could throw bottles at people.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna tease you, Jerry, and say... I was gonna tease you, Jerry, and say, Clock Tower's not a person, though.
It is now.
It is now!
It is now.
Clock Tower Jones.
Remothered, broken porcelain.
Remothered?
That seems
Yeah,
like that seems like a really interesting subtitle. Broken porcelain.
Yeah.
Homebrew says Capcom, another series they sit on. Yep, Clock Tower and Haunting Ground. Which I'm really surprised they haven't even done like a remaster, an HD remaster of those games for this generation. Homebrew says, "No, guys, it's clock towel.
In late 2020.
Get it right."
World exclusive teaser for a new title from
Bad Gamer says unless it's Fist or North Star, he doesn't care.
Oh, hey, we got an owl on the screen. Owls are cool.
World premiere.
And they said this is a new IP.
Woohoo!
Hey, it's that same owl again. Yeah, we know. Owls are cool.
Do you just have an angry owl with a gun behind you to see if make sure you're not defaming owls?
Full game reveal in July. Oh. So basically it was a tease.
Oh boy.
Oh god, yeah.
Wake me up! Wake me
Heart
up!
of the Forest.
But I just mean like, come on, show me something.
Show me something.
Oh.
Give a crap about.
Got an old lady with scary eyes and long nails. It looks like a... Yeah, looked like a witch.
Scrolls.
Switch and PC owners in their favorite shooters.
No.
What makes a what's the same size as a witch? A piece of wood. And does a piece...
crossplay.
And
Crossplay lets you play games with your friends.
And does a piece of wood float in water? Yes. Well, what else floats in water? A duck!
Crossplay.
And Call of Duty.
So that means if she weighs the same as a piece of wood and a duck, that means she's a witch! A witch!
The industry as a whole has been slower to
Hey Kyle, they're actually talking about something important, crossplay.
Yeah.
That thing that Sony said wasn't important, and
Yeah, we gotta protect the kids. That they are so important to us. It's like everybody plays it. It's not just kids.
Platforms will lose revenue.
Exactly.
Oh,
and now they're like, you know what? Screw it.
Yeah.
Crossplay.
In the future, I think you'll start to see consoles
Now they're
and
like,
other
screw it.
platforms embrace a truly play anywhere experience.
It will become increasingly
Oh, you're standing on a ball. What is this? Journey to the West? Or like Enslaved Odyssey to the West, where you had monkeys standing on top of like a hover disc or something that was pretty much supposed to be a representation of the Nimbus Cloud in Dragon Ball.
You should be able to play from anywhere doing anything.
And when they talk, they shoot bees at you.
That follow you around.
They shoot bees at you.
I know, Metal got it.
If they choose Xbox or PlayStation or
shoot
Nintendo or
bees
PC
at you?
for the next generation,
A bee?
it doesn't matter. The game
Homebrew said hated that Sony said that about crossplay. Yeah, I know, right? That was like a.
Yeah.
Or best yet, dogs with bees in their mouths, and when they bark,
Yes, and when they bark, they shoot bees at you.
And you also want to ensure that kind of competition across.
And when they bite you, they
the bees.
and then when they bite you, they sting like crazy. Ouch.
I'm also thinking of now Tommy Boy.
Oh.
Bees! Bees! Their firearms are useless!
Son, roll around on the ground.
I know, this is very Overwatchy.
One of the kind of maybe hidden benefits of
You like the Overwatch is right?
This is medieval
Bees!
Overwatch.
Your firearms are useless against them.
Well, they, Bad Gamer, they did say that PS4 games will be backwards compatible. We just don't know about anything beyond that.
Yeah, other than that, no idea.
More players accessing the same game.
I wonder if anybody has tried to get away from the cops when they get out of their car and they yell out bees.
Overall, we're looking to drive.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about it. If I have to do it.
Don't do it, man. I'm just.
I mean, if I have to, like if I'm on the run, I'm gonna do everything I can. I'll try it. Shoot.
And Homebrew says, and do the Nicolas Cage bee scene.
Not the bees! Oh, this is that game. I know this one. This one they revealed last year. This is the one that
Currently, we're finishing work on Rogue Company.
they were recruiting for people to make this game on ArtStation.
Ah.
Funny enough.
Uh-huh.
Because I remember I told you, like, being on ArtStation, like, looking for professional work, I get to see what games they're working on.
Mm-hmm.
Capcom said they want a level designer and all that. I think we found out what that game is. It's probably that astronaut game.
Ah. Oh, from the
Pragmata.
Pragmata.
Yeah. And then I remember I saw a game of this from High Res Studios, and I was like, it said shooter and all that, and I was like, I wonder what that is. We found out it's this game.
There you go.
Bad
well, there's your answer.
Bad gamer says, they're in my eyes!
Can be summarized in one word.
The bees.
Today we
Bees!
are at the late stages of Rogue Company.
I'll tell you what, though, I'd rather bees and wasps.
Cross-play and cross-progression features.
Especially them Asian murder wasps.
Oh God!
The majority of my time is spent
Bees will fight the wasps for us, so that's why we need bees.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why we need them.
And it's like, oh, but what do we need wasps for? Oh, they pollinate. Yeah, but they don't even pollinate as good as bees. So what are they for? They're just there to annoy us, I guess.
Basically.
Bad Gamer says, "Why am I tied to be Jesus?"
Oh, hey, you have an X-Men 1-Up machine? Oh, Kyle, tell Homebrew about the other ones coming out. If you don't already know Homebrew, but
there's
Kyle will tell you.
Yeah, there is the X-Men 1-Up arcade machine, but they're also doing one on Marvel vs. Capcom. So, but then they're two separate SKUs, where one of them has X-Men Children of the Atom, X-Men Mutant Apocalypse on Super Nintendo as well, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, and Marvel Superhero. I mean, Marvel vs. Capcom.
Person shooter Outriders.
Versus, yeah. Yeah, because they already have one out that has Children of the Atom and superheroes on it.
Yep, and the Punisher. And the Punisher.
Yeah. And the Punisher, yeah.
You know, I was expecting something different that they would actually bring out, like a Simpsons arcade machine.
I would expect.
I was just about to say that.
Well, here's the thing: you never know, because they've done the Turtles one now, which is a 4-player one.
Mm-hmm.
So they could theoretically do a 4-player Simpsons one.
That and X-Men, even though I'm pretty sure they would have to do the 4-player one and not the 6-player one because of them trying to do that double panorama view.
I was gonna say they could do like a super special ultra baller edition. That's like the panorama double screen and like a stick for each character.
You know which arcade game that I want?
Yes, those machines are real, and they're coming out, and yes, Punisher as well. Yes, like they said.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he said, "Take my money, 1-Up."
I'd love to get those, but they're expensive as shit.
Hey, I got one right.
Especially the Marvel and the Star Wars one they put out is like more expensive than their standard ones like the Street Fighter or the Mortal Kombat or whatever. So yeah.
Homebrew, if you look behind me, I got me the Ninja Turtles arcade 1-Up cabinet in my room.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And how much did your wallet hate you after that one?
It was on sale for $250, so 40% off.
Well, that's actually a good price for that one.
Yes.
That's actually a good price. So.
And you know,
Homebrew said, "How about the AVP beat 'em up?"
Oh, Alien vs Predator, yes, please. Or how about one on that Bucky O'Hare arcade game by Konami? That was actually pretty fun.
Started out at $350 to $399. Wow.
Homebrew says, "Oh,
Holy
that's
crap, they have
TMNT.
FPGA
Yep,
jam.
that is TMNT."
And attaching that to a robotic armature, allowing them to survive through this period of time. Once in these
Well, LPH, we're blowing people's minds with the 1-Up cabinets coming out.
Oh damn! Yeah.
they're super durable, and some of them
Yeah, the Turtles one is like 600 Canadian retail.
Oh man. But here's the sad thing: I don't have anybody to play this.
Are they Walmart only?
I think physical retail they are, but obviously you can get them either like from the website or from like Amazon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But like when it comes to like actual in-store, yeah, I think they have some deal with Walmart.
Yeah.
Because I've seen, like I said, the Street Fighter and the Mortal Kombat ones in there, so.
Homebrew says, "Those ones are what I want," and oof, but still.
Oh yeah, but you know.
And Bad Gamer says, "Looks like they don't ship international." Yeah, I think they're only I think they're only a North American thing.
Yeah, North America only. Yeah, fortunately.
I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to do like international, shipping in the future at some point.
Well, yeah, you never know.
How much is it at Walmart? On the a lot of them are $300, but for the Ninja Turtles one, it's $400.
practically.
But for the ones that have the stand at the bottom, those are the ones that
Risers.
are the risers. Those are close to 400. Not exactly 400, but close to that.
You can always buy the risers separately though if you want to.
Yeah.
Because I think they sell them separately for like $50 or $60, I think.
Right. And I remember the arcade one.
Like if you don't want to be hunched down all the time.
Bad Gamer says Metal Slug 3.
I just don't want you to hear my crunching.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised, Bad Gamer, if that they would actually do a Metal Slug anthology through Arcade 1-Up.
That would be awesome, or it's like a general like Neo Geo kind of package.
Yes.
Like the AES, you know.
That'd be
They
awesome.
got like an AES like mega cabinet that has like 20, 30, 40 games in it.
Disintegration is coming to PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
Because I'm kind of curious because I'm looking at the ones that they currently have out there.
For a lesson in alternative history.
Yeah, they got the Miss Pac-Man.
The Second World War didn't.
I didn't know they made a Buck Hunter one. You know, for those arcade, shooting games for like buck hunting.
Hi
everyone. My
name is Burger Time. Oh, I love Burger Time.
Upcoming narrative-driven adventure.
Golden Axe. What?
I'm super excited to walk you through the alternative.
As Golden Axe, Revenge of Death Adders, Shinobi, Altered Beast, and Wrestle Wars.
In Paradise Lost,
Damn.
the Second World War doesn't end in
And then there's the.
Yeah, and speaking of Golden Axe, that's another one I need to get for my collection of Sega Genesis games. But not only that,
absolutely.
I also have Revenge of Shinobi and Shinobi 3: Return of the Ninja Master on the Sega Genesis. So, and and Revenge of Shinobi has Spider-Man, Batman, Godzilla. But I think they're only in the Japanese version of the game, whereas
Brick series? Oh, holy crap! Okay. Sorry, I just had a brain aneurysm. Because apparently, what are the partner things in Canada?
Homebrew, you're talking about Saturday Night Slam Masters. Yes! That needs an Arcade 1-Up cabinet. Because that was Mike Hagar's first appearance in an actual, competitive sport type of game.
Has been to construct a network of hidden, self-sustainable, heavily fortified underground bunkers.
And they even had the guy who was famous for Fist of the North Star actually do the character art for Saturday Night Slam Masters.
Oh god, I love Saturday Night Slam Masters. Jam, yeah, Frogger. Ooh, Final Fight. Hells yeah.
Yeah, I think
Final Fight 1944, Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah,
I think
Final Fight is one of the arcade cabinets that's on there.
Yeah, I'm looking at their website actually because I'm like, what are all the ones they have? Because, like I said, they have a lot more. Like they have ones that I knew about, like you told me, like the X-Men vs Street Fighter one you told me about.
Mm-hmm.
But ones I didn't know, like the Big Buck Hunter one, a Burger Time one,
Star Wars Trilogy Arcade. I think that's one that they're going to come out with.
That is one of my favorites, personal. Yeah, they have the old Vector Star Wars game one, which is cool. I actually kind of like those. Marvel Superior Turtles.
So
more Immortal Kombat. Galaga, of course. Galaga and Galaxian. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Rampage.
Yeah, my computer did that thing again where it lowered my volume.
That sucks.
Oh really? Ah, damn it.
Because it's I know I'm not mute, but no.
Hey, wait a
did
minute.
That thing again where it's hey, let me lower you.
Afro Samurai, is that you?
Okay, fine. Just
Homebrew said SNK Psycho Soldier he'd like to see. Which is the first appearance of Athena.
Yes, it is.
Athena ikimasu. And the Psycho Soldier theme song is pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh no, I thought it was Afro Samurai, but nope. Looks like a spy versus spy game. What they're doing here. Now that's an old IP that we haven't heard for a long time, Spy versus Spy.
Oh yeah. Well, since Mad Magazine was shut down by DC, yeah.
It takes two to stay alive.
It takes two to stay alive. What is this, Mission Impossible?
Is it available?
Homebrew says, was the first arcade with lyrics at the time too? Or at the time too, I think.
Yeah, it did. It had lyrics. They actually had singing
Our next game is
for the song. Ever since then, there's been a cover for each King of Fighters.
I'm just gonna put myself
Oh,
if you can still hear me.
Oh, hey, it's that
I don't know
PS5
if I got
game,
lowered,
Kinna or whatever, you know, that has
Oh,
all
that
those...
adorable one.
Yeah.
Kind of fake name is that?
The one that's so cute.
Mhm.
Diabetes.
That definitely looks either like a PS5 game or looks more like a Pixar film.
Oh, it's definitely a
the kingdom of
PS5 game.
Yeah, I know. I was just using
Oh,
that.
I know what you mean by the art style of it. Is,
The Kingdom of the Gusty Willows.
What's the big deal? It's a good title.
Yeah, Nolan North, you tell her.
Exclusive.
Dude, Star Child brought up something. He said the Gungraves. Yeah, they did announce that and showed a little bit of it. And then nothing. The Gungrave game?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Mike Greer. I'm the Chief Creative Officer at Ember Lab. And I'm Josh Greer, Mike's brother. I'm the Chief Operating Officer here at the studio. You may have seen our game, Kena Bridge of Spirits, at the Sony PlayStation 5 event. And today, we're really excited to share a little bit...
Yeah, we saw it at the PS5 event, and, looks cool. It's like you're trying to bring back, cameo elements of power.
You know what this feels like? It feels like it's just a expansion on what the PS5 event did.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's exactly what this is.
So you play as Kena. She's a spirit guide who has traveled to this forgotten village.
I don't know.
And soon discovers that there are many traps.
You play as Kena. Don't you mean you play as Cameo?
There are larger forces at play.
That's what I thought of. Remember?
Yep. I remember you said that.
PS5 Legend of Sony.
The main focus of the game actually revolves around helping these trapped spirits. So each kind of level or world that you enter is all focused and kind of themed around the corrupt spirit that's lingering. And to really help
At first, with those little creatures on there, when I saw them on there, I was like, "Are they bringing back Teddy Ruxpin?"
Facing combat challenges, solving puzzles, but ultimately...
Got Star Child has some stories about that.
Building, yeah, the rot are key to like sort of every aspect of gameplay. They can be used in combat.
I like how they keep showing the same footage over and over. The hugging, the little... It's like, this is all we got to show you. Let's just keep re-looping it.
And that was something that my sister and I grew up with, was Teddy Ruxpin back in the day.
They keep... You see... I don't know if you noticed. They just looping the same footage.
Yeah.
Darker elements that are in the game, and you know, people see the rot and
like
characters.
Homebrew says, "Hey, let's also throw in Pikmin also in there."
The opening
Lol.
cinematic with the meditation and kind of battling these spirits we wanted to use to kind of set that darker.
That's what... You're not the only one, Bad Gamer. Like, the PC showcase, they were saying this. That's what this... Also in the PS5 as well. Can we just get something that doesn't look like it's an indie game?
Yeah. Agreed.
Oh, this one doesn't. This one looks pretty decent, but I know exactly what he's talking about.
Star Child says they actually brought back Teddy Ruxpin and it looks like an abomination. Lol, I have the original Teddy Ruxpin though. Yeah, the Teddy Ruxpin with the LCD eyes, that looks creepy.
That is that the original was Nightmare Fuel, but that is uncanny Nightmare Fuel.
No,
now.
well, I mean when you compare the new one now to the old one looks like a bundle full, like a box full of kittens. But the new one now, that is true Nightmare Fuel.
That is horrifying. Yeah.
So wait, are you saying is Sony doing something with Epic specifically? Because you saw that it didn't say Steam, it said Epic.
Maybe.
Don't tell me that if you want to play PS5 games on PC, it's Epic and not Steam.
Homebrew asks, "How much is a Teddy Ruxpin?" That's a good question. Would have to look up on Amazon for that.
That I know exactly what you mean, Bad Gamer. Like you don't hate them. It's just like
I've been there.
They're announcing them like, that Kenna game looked cool. Star Child, yeah. But I know what Bad Gamer means. Like world premiere, and it's just like an indie game. You're like why are you putting like we care? Like.
Oh,
another pixel game, huh?
Actually, it looks more along the lines of Guacamelee with its art style.
Oh. Man, I want a new F-Zero.
Me too.
No, this looks like Miami.
God, Nintendo, that's another IP you're just sitting on. for way too long. F-Zero.
Wheels. We're still. Wheels. Not yet.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah. You started calling me
I even
too.
said, we're on the stream. I told him that. We're streaming at this time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Homebrew says, I'm hyped for No More Heroes 3 on Switch. Hey, me too.
Oh. Bad Gamer said, remember, Epic is trying its hardest to make indie devs for PC as much as they can. Yeah, this just seems like Hotline Miami.
Yeah.
Well, that really does complete our showcase for 2020.
2021.
Oh, wow. That was the end of that? What?
We also just want to take
Really?
a moment to thank
I guess
our
so.
partners for helping put all of this
Wow.
together.
Well,
We want to thank
I've got opinions that need to be stated then.
I'm Emily Rose.
And this has been
Unless they do a one more thing, but I don't see that.
I doubt that.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Wow. A lot of people in the Twitch, in the Summer Game Fest chat are writing,
Bring back
well,
E3.
besides memes. No, they're writing whack. I'm Yoshi. My name is Kira. I live in Morio. Well, somebody said it was better than the PC show. Yeah, not by much.
I mean, sort of.
You didn't even show Cyberpunk. Don't act like you didn't even show anything. They didn't show the Avengers game either. Halo, Miles Morales. You didn't show any of this.
Nothing.
Nope.
I like how the sizzle reel has stuff we actually wanted to probably see. But no.
No, you just focus way too much on indie stuff. I mean, there's
Indie
some.
isn't bad, but it
Yeah,
can't
indie's
be-
not bad, but you gotta have a even
right.
balance.
Balance, yeah, that's a better word, yeah. You didn't even show the Avengers game.
Oh God.
If I paid money for this, I literally like demand a refund.
I don't blame
Same
you,
here,
dude.
like, right.
Yeah, Jeff Keighley, fail on your part.
Clickbait. Somebody said this whole thing was clickbait.
Of course it was.
Clickbait.
Yeah, and Bad Gamer says should have called it the Summer Indie Fest Showcase. Yeah, that's basically what they
That's
should have called
exactly
it.
what it should have been.
Yeah, not the Future Game Show.
Yeah, I'm guessing Xbox's dealie is going to be where we're going to see some stuff then, huh?
Yeah.
Well, hoping. Jeez. Hoping.
You can only
Well,
hope.
that's it. Yeah, that is it.
My God, I feel totally
Thanks
ripped
for
off.
watching.
I feel totally
All right,
ripped
well,
off watching
yeah.
this.
I don't know who wants to go first. We all seem to be pretty hot.
I'll go first.
All right.
So, yeah, what the hell was that, Jeff Keighley? Seriously. When you are hyping something that's supposed to be like what is considered like, an E3 press conference, since E3's not happening this year, this is going to make people want to say, I want it back. Because at least with E3, we actually see games from the show, not, just what you mostly consider to be the future of gaming. Which, indie games, they're not bad. They're not bad at all, but you got to have an even balance between indie and the mainline studios, because that's how you sell customers to watch these events like this, because all you just showed was a bunch of games that I pretty much did not even care about. So, yeah, everything pretty much was a bore fest for today's live stream. So, I give it a 2 out of 5.
Yeah.
That might be a bit too generous, but that's how I fully feel. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great either.
The chat saying LPH said, "Save us, Nintendo." Bad Gamer says hashtag release of AAA trailers. Homebrew Gaming said Summer Snore Fest. And Homebrew said, "I'm glad I'm actually not on a mic now, because I'm guessing yeah, part of me wants to hear it, but I see what you mean." Bruh, if I already said it earlier, but I'll say it again. If I paid money for this, I'd ask for a refund. Boy, am I glad that was free at least, but I feel like I still paid something, which is paying an hour and a half of my life.
Yeah.
Like, what? The PC Games Fest was the same thing, except the PC Games Fest had
Persona.
a couple of games, and it had Persona, which is out today already. Go buy it on Steam.
And it's a hot seller on Steam right now.
The stream derped on me, but I don't know if it's just my end.
Probably on your end.
I hope it's just my end. So for me, that it's a 2 out of 5, or maybe even a 1.5. LPH said 1.5. And bad game, we've been tricked, we've been backstabbed, we've been quite possibly bamboozled.
Sadly.
Because dude, like, what? What even? A lot of that, and they built it up like you're going to see something cool, exclusive, world premiere, exclusive.
WTF.
And nothing I didn't care to see. Homebrew said Skate XL. What was it? Oh, Wasteland 3, that was the only game I cared about.
I was expecting, there have been rumors that, like, Final Fantasy 16 was going to be announced. I was expecting that to happen. I mean, that would have at least been something.
So, like, I feel like a whole big bowl of disappointment just, like, ran over my body.
Yeah, sadly.
And, that's me. How about you, Metal?
I came into this expecting nothing, and I was still disappointed.
Right?
So, you know what? 0 out of 10. You fail, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Everyone in this room is now dumber for having watched that.
Yeah, I know. Basically, like I said, I came into this expecting absolutely nothing, and I was very disappointed by what I saw, which was, indie stuff. Which, hey, I'm not going to shit on indie stuff, but none of it was
exactly
terribly engaging.
Indie, but, like, bruh.
Even Bad Gamer says I miss E3 already.
Star Child thing, but I'll let Metal finish.
That's pretty much all I have to say. Is that it was a whole heaping pot of nothing.
Yeah, Star Child says it didn't seem like any effort was really put into the show as a whole. It seemed like a giant compilation trailer that was thrown together. Probably that's exactly what it was, for all we know. To pile on to that, the games, except for a few, just seemed clones of other games. Yep. Like I said, cool, new IPs, but they just seemed like ripoffs of other IPs. And it seemed very uninspired and lacked creativity, which is sad.
And trying to sell your show by having the voice actors for Nathan Drake and his wife, and for today's live stream, that wasn't going to be what was going to sell the live stream. You have to have games that we care about. I mean, not only just indies, but like I said, the big people as well. But yeah, so that was pretty much our our 2 cents on the whole live stream. So I guess there's really not much else left for us to say. So I guess it's time for us to plug.
Yeah, unless you guys want to, like Star Child did, write your own real quick thing for us to read if you want.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Some of them were just saying it's boring like this year's WrestleMania. Bad Gamer talked Todd, I'm totally not lying, Howard, or Todd, I like money, Howard.
Yep. And I saw that Simpsons meme that you posted of Skyrim being released the 5th time, with Todd Howard. Oh god. But yeah, anyways, I guess I'll go ahead and I'll start with me. You can find me on youtube.com/RPGreviews. That's where I do all my created content. You can follow me on social media through facebook.com/RPGreviews and twitter.com/RPGreviews. And you can also find me on here on Twitch through twitch.tv/RPGreviews. Don't really know when I'll get back to live streaming since, if I ever get back to live streaming, then you can definitely follow me on the social media links for further details. But anyway, for the time being, I'm not live streaming at this time. But you can also find me on youtube.com/RPGgamer for solo, where I archive my live streams that I do from Twitch onto YouTube. So if you missed out on those live streams, you can always find them there. But yeah, be on the lookout for more content coming from me in the future that you won't find anywhere else. And Whenever we get back to live streaming games with us together, I'm ready to do just that, because I think we need to unwind after this monstrous travesty and be back with fresh feelings the next time when we're on.
Yeah.
Anyway,
okay, I guess
that's me.
Okay, I'll just quickly go. Anyways, just check me out on Twitter at Visible Ninja Zero. I'm on YouTube at Visible Ninja Dojo, where we stream my weekly talk show with me and my buddies, just talking about mecha animes, the tokusatsu genre, men in spandex fighting monsters, that kind of stuff. So yeah, check us out there Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. We also talk a bit other animes now and again. And of course, check out hero-club.com for all your hero news.
All right. Starchild did say something substantial here.
Okay.
I think it would have been smarter and more productive if each company streamed their own content for each game, so it could go more in depth. I think they would have had been more.
That would have made more sense.
Yes, that would have.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's for me. Twitch.tv/FighterCows. Click my name there, FighterCows. 4 p.m. Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays was Tekken. I don't know with the Tekken lobbies. It might be Dragon Ball Fighters now. Because Tekken lobbies are broken. I don't know what's going on there. They said something about rollback netcode, which I'm like, yay! But they didn't implement it right, I guess. So I'm like, no. And check out my Twitter, all my social media, Spider Cows, same name, Fighter XAOS. Check out my pin tweet and my webcomic, which is in my pin tweet, and I'll tweet about it every Monday and Wednesday because I put a lot of work into it. I just worked on it before the stream today, even, and would like people to just check it out. Helps me get some ad revenue. That's it.
All right, and did we say exactly when we were going to come back? We're gonna.
Yeah. What? In terms of our regular gaming stuff, I guess August.
Yeah, I would say
July.
Mid-July would probably be the best because. Yeah, we do need some time to wind down since we haven't really taken a break ever since, or that much of a long break ever since we got started with the whole game. Geek Fighters thing here on Twitch. So
I'm trying to think. When's the Xbox thing?
It's in July. I'm not sure exactly when, but it's in July. That I know that much.
Oh, and thanks for putting the Discord link there.
Oh, you're welcome. Or hey, if a new Nintendo Direct ever happens in the future, you can definitely guarantee that we at the Geek Fighters are definitely going to do that.
Oh yeah. Well, all right. I guess that's it, right?
Yep, that is it. So anyway, guys, whenever you can, or whenever we go live again, we will definitely post it on social media. So be sure to be on the lookout for that, for further details, whatever comes up that we will live stream for you on, and definitely look out for when we live stream the upcoming Xbox event that's coming out in July. So until then, I'm Double RPG.
I'm Visible Ninja.
I'm Fighter Cows.
And Fighter Cows, my friend, take it away. And I can now officially say this once again. Piccolo popping bottles and peace out, everybody!
Yeah.